My name's Olivia Gardner. I'm a freshman and I'm on the women's golf team.
My name's Anthony Spashinelli. I'm a senior and I'm on the golf team here at Central.
My name's Alexa Brown. I'm a freshman and I play golf.
My name's AJ Wiemet. I'm a sophomore here and I play on the men's golf team.
That was a terrible Monday. I just remember with getting cut. I just remember waking up like 7 o'clock, just gonna go practice, and
I got a call from Steve Valenti at 11 a.m.
Get your team up and meet in the blue room at 12 o'clock.
For something in regards to Toro. When I saw that, I kind of figured what was going to happen.
And I heard rumors of this boys' team's getting cut.
I found out that the women's team was right after us, and so I really only had a 1 hour notice before our team was cut, so there really wasn't much notification.
So, and when we sat there as a team and we saw President Toro and Dr. Gallagher walk in, I knew. Brandon Rain knew, but everybody else didn't, so that was tough.
So we got cut on roughly January 30th, and about a month later, Toro decided to acknowledge our program and cut our $18,000 operating budget to $17,000, which is roughly $35,000 less than any other school in our conference. And then concluding that, she also acknowledged our coach to save another $1,000 in the budget, which we all presume would be to pay for regionals, because the school, quite frankly, doesn't give a shit about our sport.
We have no backing, we feel like, from the athletics at all. You know, Dr. Galligan and Toro with the student athlete meeting, and you know, nothing adds up. I've talked to many people about, you know, the task force and the financials behind it. It makes no sense. You know, they're still in a huge deficit up there, and they've done absolutely nothing for us. You know, they won't even have the dignity and the decency to at least just, you know, get us rings, and, you know, just as like a, we're sorry. But no, they cut us. They basically just kick us to the dirt and do nothing to help us after that. So
when we got cut, we ended up going back and looking at all the numbers we could, and Toro wouldn't assist us in getting any of the numbers. So from what we found, the cut would save about 2% of the current budget, and the budget operates on roughly $2 million, give or take. So when they cut us, that's about $20,000, and I mean, it's really nothing compared to the whole scheme of things. $20,000 is not even the price of one student to go to school here. So they mentioned that they were cutting 34, 36 other scholarships outside of the two programs being cut. To me, this seems like just an intention. They wanted to look like they were doing something, but when it comes down to it, the school in this fiscal year alone is still $250,000 in debt that they have to make up by mid-June. And quite frankly, it's interesting to see how they're going to save this. You might see more budget cuts coming towards other programs, more scholarships being cut, but more or less probably the operating budgets.
It's a joke. It's an honest joke, and you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg. What's going to happen over the next couple of years with the athletics department? It's not going to be pretty. You know, it's the iceberg slowly tipping, and maybe even within a year, it's going to fully, you know, turn over, and what's going to follow that is going to be terrible, because you're going to take kids that, you know, sacrificed other schools to come here, and, you know, they're going to be in the same position we're in. And it's a shame to see, because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, all the athletes are great. You know, the athletes supported us, and that's where we've gotten most of our support from, and, you know, that's really all we need. You know, we don't care about the support from Toro or Galligan or anybody else. So,
being a small program, you know, it's really just you and maybe 5, 6 guys, and then, you know, 5 women. So we kind of stuck together. We really wanted to make an influence on the student athletes. When it comes to Toro, she doesn't care about it. She doesn't care about athletics. More cuts are coming. That's what she got hired to do, is just to make cuts. So we wanted to just expose it to the student body and let them know that there's a bunch of chaotic stuff going on in the upper system, and just to really prepare them for what's coming forward and try and change things if we could to help them, because we got screwed out of it.
There's really nothing you can do, because you can't talk to other coaches, because, you know, you're on scholarship and you need a release for that. And you know, the fact of the matter is they're just sitting ducks right now, and it's a shame, because, you know, there's going to be other sports teams that are going to get cut, and they're going to be in the same position we are. And, you know, it's hard, but You know, the biggest thing is you just got to look forward and forget about it and do it for, you know, yourself and your teammates.
It was really upsetting whenever it happened. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now, but like it just sucks that we have to start over and try to go to a new school and like create bonds with people that we created here, which I'm going to compare everything to this school, so it's never going to be the same.
People say because I'm a senior it doesn't really affect me, but it does, because you know I'm seeing the underclassmen on our team struggle, kind of being nervous about what their future holds because it's so uncertain now. A lot of them passed up other schools to come here to play for Central, to play for Kyle Gallo, and for them to get blindsided like that, it's just completely unfair.
It's a big disappointment. We've become so close as a team and we had so much potential for the years to come, and it's sad to see that the program has to go, but there's better things out there for us, I suppose, and we all have a place to go next year, which is awesome.
I think what was hard is none of us really want to leave. We all just want to continue to stay together, and like we're not going to find another group of kids like we found here. Like the men's and women's team are very close, which is not normal for like a lot of schools. Their teams aren't as close, so like that'll be different. Just live in the moment, like take everything in, because I mean college is short as it is, so when your time's cut short like ours was, it just sucks that it's going to end as fast as it did, but just make the most of it.
Just play your heart out in every game and enjoy the time you have here, because it could be cut short like it was for us.